So I was reading some information about publishing the other day where the author was talking about how great self-publishing is, and he referred to traditional publishing as being archaic, backwards, and almost straight out of the Middle Ages. That may be a little unfair. But in this day and age of democratized media, when everybody's making video to go on YouTube or music to go on MySpace or iTunes, why is publishing so different? Why exactly is self-publishing considered to be the bastard child of the publishing industry? I mean, let's face it, even the Pope has a YouTube channel these days. Yet when people choose to self-publish or even talk about it as writers, they often get those funny looks and people start saying things like, well, good luck selling it to your neighbours and family. And then there's that quote that they love to throw back at you from Bob Young, the founder of Lulu.com. Now, despite the outrage expressed on all the blogs web-wide, I have to say I agree with him. What I hear him saying, spiced with his usual dash of good humour, is that at the fat end of the wedge, yes, of course there's going to be a lot more bad poetry. But does a higher number of publications really lower the overall standard of publications altogether? I mean, you could take this whole democratization of media look at it, and say that it's a sliding subjective scale and there's more for you and your niche market available now, which I guess is true. The other thing you've got to remember is that a lot of these people are probably publishing something just to give away at Christmas. They probably don't have any idea that they want to be a #1 bestseller. There's no guarantee that you're going to have a bestseller if you get picked up by a publisher. In fact, there's no guarantee that you'll even make it to a bookshop if you get picked up by a publisher. I guess what people are thinking is that there's an almost absolute guarantee that you won't be picked up by bookstores if you self-publish. But who says you're trying to get into a bookstore? Yeah, sure, Kindle and all the other e-readers are still waiting for their iPod moment. But waiting for that is like waiting for the apocalypse. And when you look back through the archives, you find out that some of the most famous titles ever were self-published and done in such a way without the aid of international social marketing capabilities that you have open to you today. At the end of the day, it's all about the strategy that you choose, the strategy that's going to work best for you in your situation with the work that you've produced. It all has to do with your expectations. If you want to write a #1 bestseller, there are probably very set strategies for doing that. Frankly, I don't. For me, the idea of writing some kind of bestseller is about the equivalent of getting a #1 single in the pop charts. It's just not me or the work I produce, which means that I'm going to take a very different strategy towards getting where I want to be. So if you're an author, if you've been published, if you're looking for a publisher, or if you're thinking about self-publishing, please get in contact with me. I would love to hear your thoughts.
The $1 Million Challenge is a unique TV collaboration to help you make more money. Join now to get free access to the world's top sales, marketing and internet experts direct from your desktop. There are hundreds of shows like the one you've just seen. Tap into the combined experience of dozens of world-leading experts and thousands of other business people. There are also low-risk, results-based options if you're looking for more help. Sign up today.